Yo guys, what is up? Max in our Wonderlands video, and today we're going over the hotfix notes for the week of May 12th. I will have the hotfix notes down in the description if you want to read through them yourself, but I'll be going over everything you guys need to know and breaking down my opinions. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get right into it. So to start us off, the Supreme Savings event is actually going to stay for another week. This is a limited time mini event where vending machines and SDUs are half price, as well as mission items have a higher chance at being item of the day. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have found some really interesting, unique weapons that I'm actually, and unique rings and unique amulets that I'm actually incorporating into some builds. Possibly the build that you're watching on screen is using some blue uniques, and I will have a guide out on the best uniques to look for, because now is a really good time to try to get volatile versions of blue uniques, as there are some ones that are actually like legitimately pretty good. So yeah, don't overlook those blue uniques in the vending machines. Next up, we have a new featured run, which will feature Nightmare and the San Nagashara Dust Begotten. So look out for that new featured run. And they also are adding the manual transmission and the donkey to the legendary assault rifle item pools in Tina's offering in the Chaos Chamber. These weapons were not dropping before. You could only get them outside. So now they'll be dropping in Tina's offerings in the Chaos Chamber. So good change there. Next up, we get to the big changes of this hotfix, and those are to the ring balance. And we're going to read out all these changes, and then I'll go over my opinions and thoughts on them. And I'm going to start with reading the note that they put before these ring changes. So they said that we found that several ring bonuses didn't match up with how challenging the condition was to trigger. In addition, we'd like more rings found with great stat rolls to be more interesting to pick up, and not to have rings that are trivially easy to trigger like mood rings or championship rings be the singular outstanding choice. We are investigating a bug impacting shell casing and are looking to address this in a future update, as it cannot be hotfixed. If you did not know, the mood ring is the ring that gives you 100% effectiveness on your ring passives when your shield is not full, and the championship ring gives you 100% effectiveness on your ring passives whenever you deal damage to a boss. And it looks like they thought that these bonuses were too easy to trigger and too much of a bonus, so they're going to be changing those things and bringing those bonuses down, and then increasing the bonuses of other rings to make there more options for rings. I definitely have been using the mood rings and the championship rings on a lot of builds, because the wall shield is depleted effects are really strong in this game, such as the Cursed Wit, and then the mood rings matching up with that worked really well. So they're adjusting that kind of meta. So to start us off, the championship ring, they're reducing the ring bonus from dealing damage to a boss from 100% to 50%. So you're getting in about half as much effectiveness on the championship rings. Next up, the thumb cuffs, they're increasing the ring bonus while in the dungeon from 25% to 33%. The finger ward, they're reducing the ring bonus while ward is full from 100% to 66%. The silicone ring, increased ring bonus while health is over half from 25% to 33%. The mood ring, they're reducing the ring bonus while ward is not full from 100% to 33%. So mood rings, the wall shield is not full, 100% effectiveness is going from 100 to 33%. That is a big change there. Next up, the promise ring, increased ring bonus while action skill is ready from 25% to 33%. The insight ring, increased ring bonus is going per critical hit from 2% to 3%. And then the lethal catch, they're increasing the ring bonus on the lethal catch on kill from 25% to 33%. So that was kind of a lot of information to digest. Showing on screen right now is all of the rings adjusted values, so we can take a look and discuss about what the new meta is kind of going to be. So the mood rings is obviously the biggest change, going from 100% to 33%, but we can see that 33% increased effectiveness or effectiveness of your passives on your ring now line up with the silicone ring, which gives you the bonus while health is over half, and the thumb cuffs, which give you that bonus while you're in dungeons. And as well as the action skill ready, 33%. In my opinion, I think the thumb cuffs are now going to be kind of like the go-to just for consistency. You're going to be getting the same amount of ring effectiveness or increase while just running a dungeon aka a chaos chamber, as you would a conditional, aka your health being over half or your shield being depleted. You can just constantly have that 33% and not worry about losing or gaining that effectiveness based off of your health or your shields. So thumb cuffs seem like they're going to be a go-to option. in my opinion, that's not quite how it should be. I would think that the conditional ones are going to give you a little bit more damage and a little bit more incentive, especially your health being over half full, because that's tough to have happen because you're constantly getting hit or your shield being depleted. I would think that those would be warranting a little bit more of an incentive to try, because they're not going to be up as often. But the thumb cuffs now giving a consistent 33% buff is definitely going to be an improvement on those rings. Note that the finger ward is now the highest percentage increase, so while ward is full, which could be nice for some of the like wall full shields like the hammer and anvil and the lightning shield. I'm blanking on it right now. The full battery shield is what I meant, the one that calls lighting down. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for the hotfix video. I'm curious to what your guys' opinions are on the ring balance changes. I do think that these are good changes because the mood ring and the championship rings were giving too much of an effectiveness for being relatively easy to trigger. But I do think that they should give a little bit more damage or effectiveness than something that is constantly active versus a conditional like maintaining your health, because keeping your health up above 50% is really difficult to do. But yeah, guys, that is it for the video. Curious to what your thoughts are on this hotfix. This is a shorter hotfix than we've received in the past, but I did want to make a video on it because I wanted to talk about these ring balance changes. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch y'all in the next one, guys. Take care. Peace.